Yes, this is Zed.
And I'm Z.
Okay, channel update. And we actually got Z here for this channel update for the main channel. Videos are going to start rolling out more
Consistently.
As I said, because I just filmed a update video for the secondary channel, which will be coming out the same day this one, which is this Sunday.
Check it out if you haven't seen our other channel. While we do handle tabletop gaming and things like that, that's more of our digital side, where we handle online gaming, video games, things like that. And, you get to see that other side of us.
Just to let you guys know, I have been suffering from migraines. My body has just not been working right. Schedules have not been consistent between me, my wife, and Z. I mean, you work a full-time job, and
Yep.
we cannot. I will never put that against him that he's working a full-time job. So I'm sorry. I really am sorry for that. But we do got content coming up. In fact, Z just wrote on my whiteboard sitting here a big-ass list of stuff for me to do.
I've literally, just in our recording section for the main channel alone, to put this out there for you, I've got about 14 different video ideas just for him. Mm-hmm. These are all solo things that he can do by himself.
And he has a whiteboard at his house that has a big list of stuff to do.
That's close to 100 videos worth of ideas. So, for perspective, I'm on that grind. I'm working to get y'all stuff. It's just, some of the stuff I'm doing, it takes 3 or 4 hours worth of planning for me to be able to do. And between my, actual job and everything else going on, it's hard to kind of bring it to you. So what I do is I do try to get these done, and I'll try to film them out at a batch and get the batch to him. So
and then I go through and I edit them out and get them to you guys. And while I'm trying to do that, I'm also working on organizing cards behind us so I can make videos on those. I'm trying to get models put together, which I have a bunch now put together and some painted, which we'll get to in future videos. We're going to be working on building some terrain. Simple terrain.
Yep. And for what it's worth, we have a lot of things in the works. A lot of ideas that have been discussed. A lot of things we're wanting to do. Goals, time frames, everything. You kind of want to run through it?
Before we get to that, you guys do have to know, though, the reason some of these don't get done immediately, we're adults. We have lives.
We're both parents.
I would love to sit here every day and all day and build and do stuff. I gotta go take care of my kids. I gotta get kids baths, get them ready for school. And yes, I have my beautiful, lovely wife that does a lot, also helping, but also finance, guys. Some of this stuff does take money. Mm-hmm. Some of it, like sprue. Some of the video ideas we're going to be working on. Well, Master Duels. We're wanting to bring that to this channel.
Yeah, I mean, we might as well spoil the surprise.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're talking about it. Hey, we did a Yu-Gi-Oh box opening just a couple of days ago that came out on the channel. And since we both finally got on Master Duel, what we're thinking is month of Yu-Gi-Oh, showcase a little bit more of that on the channel.
And if you look over there, there should be an Easter egg right about
somewhere
there.
In that region, maybe roughly in that quadrant.
If you can go down below and tell us what it is, I'll send you a virtual cookie.
Yeah, so I know there's at least one stream being thought of, and then I know we're going to do a couple of videos here. Mostly it's going to be Zed here, but the idea is we're going to kind of start teasing those types of content, so ultimately we can come in and do a couple of group coordination.
Yeah.
Speaking of Easter eggs, though, what comes up in June?
Birthdays.
Hey, and not just Zed's birthday, not just my birthday. So we're both June.
Which works out, strangely.
A couple of the other guys at the shop are, too, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who you are. But what we're thinking of doing, since it's going to be our birthday, our kind of birthday gift to the channel and to y'all, we're talking about doing some Easter egg streams. maybe drop some hints of future content in the background, letting y'all find it, see what's going on, maybe other kinds of sneak previews.
Pay attention to the shelves on either over here, and possibly that little table.
Maybe even the couch. Who knows?
Yeah, I gotta talk to my wife about blankets on the couch.
But
it's my front room, guys.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of big ideas in the works here for the channel. Obviously, we still want to bring you the same old content.
Oh yeah.
You know, we've also got a couple of new series we're looking at rolling out here for you.
One may involve, if I can reach him, this guy right here. If you guys know what game that's from. I like this game.
Yeah, and I think that's about what we'll say on that one. But other things I know we're kind of looking at.
Army list for 40K. I've been working on 4th Battle Company for the Ultramarines. I got a bunch of them starting to get painted. I know Z has a butt ton of Guardsmen. How many squads?
Guardsmen?
Yeah.
I think I'm on 7 platoons.
And how many Bane Blades? And Lehman Russes?
7 or 8 Bane Blades. I'm thinking I'm looking at 11 Russes.
So look forward to some Army showcases and some 40K battle reports. That is the thing I'm wanting to get out. Now, I will tell you, that may happen in a little bit on the channel. Just because we got to get some terrain.
The game plan, at least on initial discussion, is we're hoping by end of May. So 2 months. It's really going to be dependent on if we can get all our terrain together or painted or whatever. And it might start off small scale. We might just have to concede that.
Yeah. And then, obviously, more Magic content.
Yeah.
Streets of New Campania comes out
in April. So, obviously, you know to expect those videos.
Yes.
We're looking at 4 Commander decks, so...
5.
Or 5, yeah, no, my apologies.
5.
4 for Baldur's Gate, so those will also be their own videos. I've already gotten those... I've already kind of gotten locked into that grind. But, so yeah, you know to expect 5 upgrades and a bunch of other things.
Some pack openings, box openings.
The other big thing, though, we want to discuss some of the series we're looking at for you.
Yes.
First one is actually in editing right now. And it's right now the rough draft we're working with is Tool for the Toolbox.
Yes.
Where ultimately what we want to do is we want to have an informative discussion about either a unit in 40K or a card in Magic and its kind of uses, its applications, and kind of have a fun discussion that helps us kind of use the card smarter, not harder.
Yeah, and that may be more of a Z thing, but I will be jumping into that if I notice a card or something.
Yeah, and for the most part, the Magic ones will probably be a lot of me, but when we go into 40K, I want it to be a group effort.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know Zed knows a 40K. I don't have to worry about that part. And then we might even do it with some of these other games. You know, if there's other things you think we might want to look at, let us know.
Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon. I mean, also, I would like to start talking about when it comes out, because we don't have a release date, the One Piece card game.
Okay.
I'm a huge One Piece fan. Oda Sensei, you do an awesome job on that. I'm just saying, what's going on recently, if you haven't caught up on One Piece, it's just crazy. Craziness. Then you mentioned that there was a Marvel card game coming out?
I think I've read something about it. I know I've sent you articles when new card games or other trading card relevant news comes out. One thing I am going to mention, though, we have one more series in the works, and it's kind of a throwback. A little bit of bittersweet memories.
Flames of the Warp?
Flames of the Warp. So it's going to be a little bit of an introspection or a little bit of a recap series, retrospective, I should probably say. Obviously, in case you didn't know or in case you weren't familiar, right before Thanksgiving last year, Zed had a house fire.
Week before Thanksgiving.
Zed had a house fire and they pretty much lost everything. So our community rallied together and decided to do some very, very nice things. And then some other people did some very nice things for some of us that helped. So, first of all, we're appreciative to everyone who contributed in any kind of way whatsoever. Our viewers, our friends and family, everyone who's kind of reached out to help.
I'm going to right now, I do not know this. I'm bad with names, I really am. But there's a guy over on Instagram that I've been talking to. He is in the process right now sending me a package of different games. I will be doing an interview with him, which will be our channel's first interview. But once I get that, I will be sharing that with you guys. I have to say thank you to this gentleman. Just because of, I've seen some of the stuff in it, not all of it. And you're going to be surprised about what this guy sent.
And for what it's worth, we want to thank everyone who's helped contribute.
Yes.
But what this series is this is going to be our way of showing that appreciation. We want to give you that homage. So, for example, we know there were some 40K armies donated. Someone here may have actually been part of that. So we want to showcase what was given to you as part of that exchange.
Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Kid interruption.
But yeah, like I was saying, so basically we want to show our appreciation, show what we've done here. So we want to showcase what you were given. In terms of like Warhammer armies, kind of show off some of the like amounts of other stuff you were given.
Guys, understand this. That back there, the magic cards, some of that was given to me by somebody right here.
And it wasn't just me.
It wasn't just it was other people. But I am going to say, this man has proven to me why he's on my channel. 100-fold.
For what it's worth, we take care of our own.
Yes.
So it's one of those, we want to kind of showcase that to you. But that's not going to just be, hey, this is what we were given in response. It's going to be, hey, some of the stuff that we were able to salvage, here's what we're doing with it. Here's how we're restoring it and bringing it back to life.
And we're going to be using that stuff to make content for you guys to watch and to appreciate the people that help donate it to us. Because, yeah, some of the stuff that they did for me, man, guys, I almost cried. This is a channel update, I'll tell you. I almost cried when I was given this stuff, and I blame this man. I blame him.
I mean, I was over at a friend's house when I first heard about this, and the first thing I did was I got on the phone and I'm like, okay, guys, what can we make happen? Because at the end of the day, it's one of those, you were just starting to try to make the channel your livelihood.
Yeah.
And obviously, I want to make this successful. I want to be a part of this, but we can't really do that if we don't have anything to start with.
Right.
It's we've got to show that community coming together. We've got to be together, and I think that was a good display of that, and that's kind of why we want to do that. So some other videos that would have been relevant to that discussion are probably going to be retitled, and we're probably going to put those together in a playlist. So that way, if you want to see this journey and walk it with us, you'll be able to do so. The big important thing, we're not trying to do it for sympathy. We're not trying to... Because right now, everything's good.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's
Except
safe.
for, I got noisy neighbors upstairs.
Yeah, but everyone's safe. Everyone's safe. Material things can be replaced.
Oh,
This is a big example of that. But instead, it's one of those, hey, we came together and we showed, our care for our others. And I think that's a big thing right now.
I also would like to announce that for those of you who were really here to watch me build the 4-foot Titan, he's getting built again. I have part of his arm already built up here. I've got designs in my head of how to rebuild him. Now, do me a favor. Go down below. Tell me if I should make him 4 foot or bigger. Should we go bigger, guys? And I'm going to say this. For everyone that's subscribed, if you are subscribed to the channel, please leave a comment with your name. I will put your name on the Titan. Every person that is subscribed to this channel. So if we can get to 1,000 subscribers,
if you want us to, If you want us to.
Yeah.
If you wish to remain anonymous,
Stay anonymous.
Just you're good to chill.
And we're cool with that. We're cool with that. But if you want to, I will put your name on it, and he will sit in the background. Hopefully, get a game in.
Yeah, now if we can't find rules, we might have to make some. But should be
Hey, you guys, give us some rules if you want.
Custom characters are still something we want to do. Once we get these battle reports rolling, we want to give you some custom flair.
And that is another thing we've been working on is a narrative campaign, because you have your custom guardsman, right?
Yeah, I've got a custom chapter or regiment.
I have a custom chapter. Tyranids just came out, and I'm looking into picking possibly them up because they look cool. Yeah. My wife has 1,000 sons, so we got armies. So let's build a narrative.
Yeah.
And maybe go down below and tell us some narrative points you would like to see.
Yeah, we've got a couple of ideas, but we always love hearing from you. Obviously, update's kind of running a little bit long, but we wanted to give you an update because realistically, the channel's been a little bit barren, and that's not fair to y'all. We understand. We want to do what we can, so I think this is how we're going to have to do it here right now.
Also, we did just update the description, so please go give it a look. It will be updated again shortly with more links to
at least the gaming channel.
The gaming channel,
maybe
my Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, because I'm on all of those. Go give us a like, follow, and stuff over there. My beautiful wife is the social media expert, and she posts content once or twice a week. We will be upping that even.
Yeah, basically, the more interaction we get with y'all guys, it allows us the more opportunity to be able to keep putting more things out. And realistically, if we can get this to the point where, hypothetically, I don't have to work a full-time job, then that means I can commit even more time to being able to put product out there and making stuff that y'all will enjoy. But right now, it's a labor of love. I enjoy Magic, I enjoy 40K, I enjoy all these games I play. Why not share it with y'all?
Yeah. I mean, I love 40K. This guy right here took me 4 hours to paint. One guy. And you guys want to see, I mean, I probably won't be able to do a 4-hour painting stream with you guys, but we could.
Yeah.
Go down below and tell us.
Do we need to get more painting streams back? Get on Zed. More painting streams. Weekly painting streams.
I mean, I could, guys, but I need you to tell me. Oh, this channel will go the direction that we kind of want it, but we also want to go in a direction you guys want to see. Because at the end of the day, we got to be making stuff you want to watch, so you need to tell us what you want to see. And then we'll make it happen. Because I know Z does some great deck techs for Magic, upgrading the decks. I know people love the unboxing series that we do.
And like I said, I've got 40K projects in mind too. Those just require a little bit more planning than I can reasonably do by myself, or at least right now. So with what we're at, I've got ideas, but I'm trying to get this man to help me. And one thing I'm working on and trying to emphasize, we've got to get this tweaked down right, but I want to work on some new intros.
Yes.
Specifically related to each card game, or each game in general. So, for example, 40K having its own thing, Flames of War having its own topic, things like that, so that way you know, just by listening to the first 30 seconds of that video, you know exactly what that video is about.
Yes. Also, we're going to do a couple videos on how to play the games. Because I know Digimon, I want to do one on Magic.
Yeah.
And when I say that, it's just going to be the basic game. Nothing advanced, just the basic game. But overall, guys, we can rant on for hours. So, stay forever, noob. Stay safe. I'll catch you next time. Peace.
Take care.